Hello everyone, it is me, your king, and today we're back with another unboxing. For today's unboxing, we got from Beyblade X, Golem 1-60UN. So yeah, we got the thing, because it's kind of funny, because I do see a lot of jokes saying, oh, it looks like the thing. And our first recall we got, which is in TT currently, it's in the My Emperor deck set. It's recalled to be green like Hulk, although we do have red Hulk over here in one of the Marvel X Beyblade collab packs, but it's just fun, you know, like, it's basically the Beyblade X version of the Hulk and the Thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got, like, a red and a gray one in the future. Yeah, pretty cool. This was, like, really a suck, and I think at first it was kind of just, like, you know, like, I think it's kind of like a Hover Wyvern situation where it seemed like it wasn't going to be the greatest, but it was kind of like an underdog, but, like, really performed well, so it's kind of like Hover Wyvern. I was like, oh, okay, now it could be that great, and it turns out it's actually pretty great. Bishop even does well in the stock combo. Hover Wyvern you have to do some messing around with for be good. But I'm pretty sure it does a solid job as a stock combo for Rock. But Golem Rock Golem, I think Rock Golem sounds a little bit better, to be honest. But this is from the UX line, because it says UX right there. We have the defense logo. Rock Golem 1-60UN. Defense type different languages. H is A+ made by Hasbro and TT. There's a window for it. There's a little rip tab right there, but you know me, I don't do that because I like to keep my boxes. Little CG render of the bay, and what's included since this is stop pack, you got bay and a little proto launcher. Flip to the back, it says UX, but this was a CX product. It says CX, and if it's BX, it would say nothing. Of course, you know, that's up to like wave 6, wave 7, since they are starting to say BX on the side right here. I don't know if it's going to start saying BX over here, because apparently it seems like basically nobody's gotten their hands on wave 7, so it might just be that obscure of a wave, so I'll be surprised if I can even get one bay from wave 7. Well, I should be able to, because I think Red Phoenix and Nightmare count as wave 7 bays, but I have to check when I pick them up, because those ones are probably going to be the most easiest to get, because they're specialty sets. But if we flip over here, it does advertise the Beyblade X app, free to download both the App Store and Google Play Store. Flip down here, we got a beautiful barcode, and we flip to the back. It says what Rock Golem specializes in, which is upward strike. And then we have the stats. Let me just raise the tripod a little bit. But we have Rock Golem, which is a Rock Golem 1-60UN. It's a red spin defense type bay. For the blade Rock Golem, it's a red spin defense blade. Attack 30, defense 60, and stamina 10. Variety 160. Attack 17, defense 9, stamina 4, height 60. And for the big UN, attack 10, defense 60, stamina 20, dash 10, and burst 30. You know, I'm surprised we don't have a... I don't know, it seems to be a case of like stamina and defense bits. They never have a thick resistor. I don't know if it's because they make it overpowered, because they're very stationary, but... Oh, it would be nice if at least one... or maybe 2 for each of the types can get a thick resistor. I know like people use Hexa as a defense bit because they got a thick resistor. But it would just be nice if we actually have like a designated defense and a designated stamina bit to actually have a thick resistor. But you know, it's whatever. I guess it's to make it fair. But let's pop it open. Always be careful using scissors and anything sharp, especially if you're youngin'. I believe Rock Golem is part of wave 6. Oh yeah, it is, because remember, it's part of the same wave as Sheltered and Fox, which they are definitely part of wave 6. Yeah. There we go. Don't worry, I'm fine. I usually look off to the camera, so I don't know what gets caught or not. There you go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, wait, no, everything actually came out this time. Usually I have to, like, grab out the instruction booklet and, like, really shake it out of the box. There we go. Just moving off to the side. Since this is a starter pack, here's our little proto launcher, just a basic one, so just being a white launcher with a black ripcord. You know, nothing too special. Then we got a booklet. Oh, got it backwards. Whoopsies. Here's a review advertising the Beyblade X app. Here's how you sim a little bit, but I showed that off anyways. Here's how you launch the bay. Part to the drop attack, do's and don'ts, and how to score points. It's first to 4, but when I do first to 5. Alright, let's see if I can rip open the bag. Yeah, I think it's only like maybe once or twice I actually had to use my scissors, but so far I've been able to tear open these bags, which I guess probably makes it easier to steal from, since I had to always get my scissors out for the other bags, for the other waves. So I guess that's why they're switching out of it. Man, that looks actually good. Blade. Whoa. I really should get a scale, because not a lot of people like to weigh parts, but I just don't bother with it. Well, let's go over the parts. So first we have UN, which stands for under needle. So, doesn't fall. So unlike the low bits, where they're millimeters shorter than the basic ones, under is 2 millimeters shorter. So if you battle it, like compared to high needle, it's like 4 millimeters shorter, but compared to a basic one, it's like 2 millimeters shorter. So it's like meant to get you very low, which kind of helps with Golem Rock's gimmick being upward strikes. So you know, if you want a low defense bit, you would put it on under needle. So it's just needle, but like 2 millimeters shorter. So unders are shorter than lows. But now we move over to the part. We have 160, which is 60 millimeters tall and has 1 point of contact, which I was always confused why they gave it to the defense side, but I guess to help with one of the strikes. But I really like this color combo, because this white really pops, and this orange is actually pretty nice. So I think this is one of my more favorite 160s I have in my collection. And then lastly, we got the boy, the thing, Golem Rock. It's not actually the thing, it just very much looks like it. And it is a part of the same team that Scarlet Garuda is a part of, because the person who owns this bay is the butler for the person who owns Scarlet Garuda. Or it's just a butler in general, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it's like the person who owns Scarlet Garuda. Pretty sure it's like the person who owns Rock Golems, the person who owns that is the personal butler for the person who owns Scarlet Garuda, or it's just a butler in general. But I'm pretty sure it's their personal butler, because it seems like they always accompany the person of it. And I'm pretty sure Ghost Circle is the third member of the team. I have to double check, but if it's so, well, then it really just depends if I want to get the double pack or not. Because if I get the Night Mail pack, it comes with Ghost Circle, then I'm just gonna probably just skip on a double pack, because the double pack does have Chain and Cinder, which I don't mind getting duplicate bays, but like if I get the Ghost Circle or the Night Mail pack, I'm just gonna avoid that double pack, because why would I buy a pack with both bays? But yeah, next design really like bumpy, because it is supposed to like be different strike points, and it's supposed to be pretty low to the ground. But I really like this motif, this gear motif. It really looks cool. And it pops in green, which makes it look like the Hulk. And there was jokes about it being the Hulk. And we flip to the back. It's like all this dark blue. And there's a wow, that's an interesting place for the QR code. But this QR code in case folks do want to get into the Beyblade X app if you want it in your app. Now let's put the bay together. So how it works is you put in the ratchet, you twist to the right. That's the left spin bay, you twist to the left. And then you put in the bit. And I would say spin around, make it look pretty, but you can do that with BX. Wow, that is tiny as fudge. But I'm going to quickly rip out the arena, so I'll be right back. So how it's going to work is we're going to do a test launch with Golem Rock. not Golem Rock Golem. We do a test launch with him, and then we do a test battle for Bayo they have pre-selected. Let it rip. His defense are expected to be stationary, especially with a bit like Needle. Thank you. There we go. Alright. So for Golem Rock's battle partner, let me just get the camera focused. For its battle partner, we're going to go in Rock facing Scarlet Garuda. Because, you know, since they're part of the same team, might as well have it face that. And if I do get Ghost Circle, if it is a part of the team, then I'll probably just whip out Golem Rock because they're both UX based, so it'll be like U on you. Of course, I'm just thinking because I do hear stuff here and there, but we haven't even seen Golem Rock in the anime yet. But how's it going work is for the first round we're gonna launch Golem, and the second round we're gonna launch Scarlet Garuda. Let it rip. Let it rip. Whoa, that's an extreme. Alright, interesting. Alright, now we're gonna launch Scarlet and then Golem. Let it rip. Let it rip. Oh, jeez Louise, I almost got a pocket, but it came out of there. That's ever, I don't know if that's ever happened before with me where a bait got out of the pocket, and usually once it goes in, it's in. Impressive. Thanks, Scarlet Garuda. I'll quickly whip back out the box, so give me a quick second. Well, that's been my look at Rock Golem 160 Under Needle from Beyblade X. I did thank you folks for watching this Beyblade X unboxing. Folks, did enjoy the unboxing, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, I'll plan as fast as I can, and subscribe to the bell so you know if I whenever I drop a new video /show/stream. But until next time, toodles.